Biker Nation! ABATE stands for the American Brotherhood Aimed Towards Education. We are a motorcycle rights organization, active in public awareness programs and motorcycle safety. We also support charity events within our community.
You're about to live life through the eyes of the local motorcycle community, so sit back and enjoy the ride. The really cool thing is, this ride is helmet optional.
Hit a run, hit one. Hi, my name is Sled. I'm with the Palm Springs ABATE Group, Local 36, and my little friend here is Maggie. Maggie is a 4-year-old, we think, since she was rescued. We're not sure when she was born, but she's a Queensland Heeler, also known as an Australian cattle dog, and she loves to ride. Down, as you can see, she's here in the sidecar. This is a 1974 BMW R75/6, and up to that is a Velorex sidecar. We're not sure what year the sidecar is, early 80s, I believe. And she really likes to ride in the sidecar. She hangs out with her head out in the breeze until you get about 55 miles an hour, and she has the good sense to tuck in behind the windshield. We had a little rain today, and she tucked in behind the windshield during the rain and stayed nice and dry. You see, probably drier than I did. And so when she's in the sidecar, we got her hooked up to the leash, so just in case she sees a cat or a rabbit or a herd of cattle going across the road, she won't try to hurt them. And she's also got a set of, these are called doggles instead of goggles, that she wears. She can protect her eyes. We think that's a real good idea to protect her eyes. She's got her head hanging out in the breeze, so just like a human would have to wear goggles or eye covering, she needs it too. Okay, there's Maggie with her goggles on, so she's ready to ride. And she has her own little water bottle. This is a little gizmo I picked up at Petco or PetSmart, one of them. And it just unfolds. It's just a little trough with a bottle of water. Hold it out. Maggie, you thirsty? Here. Want some water? Yeah, there she goes. Squeeze the bottle, put a little water in the trough. She's good to go. All the comforts at home.
What a mess!
Welcome to Mudfest 05.
So, Engine Joe, tell us about the weather today for the Critter Run.
Well, right now it's pretty clear, but earlier it was just raining hogs and dogs something wicked. Even the dogs kind of dry right now, but it's been pretty soggy, that's for sure.
Things don't dry out at all today?
It's supposed to dry out a little bit later this afternoon, but till then I think all the paws are going to be kind of damp.
On a new biker show called Biker Nation, and it's a little thing called the dating song, and we're very proud to have our music on there. It goes a little something like this. 2, 3, 4!
A lot of people have been calling us talking about this music that they hear on Biker Nation. And what a lot of people don't know is that music is 100% blues approved. And part of that is the band Johnny Voodoo featuring Keenan. Tell us what you're up to here in the next couple of months.
In the next coming months, we're working on some new original material, and we're going to try and get our act together and get in the studio, maybe put a new record together.
Oh, you went to Sturgis first time with me, huh?
Yes, I did. One and only time. And I don't know if it was because I went with you, I haven't been back since.
He learned from the best, don't ride with that guy anymore. But I have some pictures of you at home, of you wearing, I think you rode with the Duster at that time.
Yeah.
And we were up in the Colorado Rockies at about 11,000 feet, freezing our butts off.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that, and we stopped there at the rest stop on top of the Continental Divide and got some hot cocoa, and I don't know, there was a bunch of other guys up there freezing their butts off too, but I do remember that. I remember the bikes weren't running very well, and it was raining, and I remember thinking, what the hell have I gotten myself into? The bass player is a guy named Michael Harvey, and the drummer is a guy named David Granillo, and we've been together as a band now for about a year and a half, and we've gotten to do some cool things in a short amount of time. We got to open for Great White about a year ago, I guess, and then we've gotten to play Palm Springs Bike Weekend a couple of times, and so that's been a lot of fun, and it's been nice to play for the hometown crowd. It's kind of funny. I had to move to San Diego so I could get the gigs back in Palm Springs. It's kind of crazy.
You want to try going to Japan?
I don't like sushi.
And we will be recognizing May as Motorcycle Awareness Month. So council members, if you would come down, please, and let's bring our guests.
Hi, we want to welcome you to Cathedral City Hall and the Chambers, and thank you for the opportunity of presenting you with this proclamation this evening. We certainly want to take this opportunity to recognize May as Motorcycle Awareness Month.
I'm just going to say, since I'm the one that holds a motorcycle license, thanks for being there. I put my little M1 on there outside my signature. Thanks for doing what you do and bringing motorcycle awareness around the United States, especially here in Cathedral City and Coachella Valley. It is a little scary out there without having to dodge 3,500-pound moving targets. So be safe out there, and please work with the new riders and making sure that they stay upright on their two wheels. So thank you.
My name is Ingrid Betty, and I'm accepting this proclamation from the City of Cathedral City on behalf of ABA Local 36, of which most of us are members of.
A little tighter out.
I'm Haley Fetty. I'm Public Relations Officer of our Local 36, and right now we are standing on the hallowed grounds of Cathedral City City Hall, where we just attended a very special council meeting upstairs. What happened up there, Splat?
Well, a whole bunch of motorcycle enthusiasts went up before the city council, Cathedral City, and Mayor DeRosa and the councilmen, and we accepted this fine piece of hardware for our collection. This is a Motorcycle Awareness Month proclamation declaring May as Motorcycle Awareness Month in the city of Cathedral City.
Aren't we special? We done good.
This is signed by Councilman Paul Marchand, Councilman Bud England, Mayor Pro Tem Greg Pettis, and Mayor Kathleen DeRosa.
But mention what's right next to Councilmember
yes.
Bud England's signature.
Councilmember Bud England has an M1 endorsement, which means he rides the motorcycle, and you need to have the M1 endorsement to ride the motorcycle in California. Now, what happens to these when we're all done with these? Are these going into your shop?
Yes,
And they're all over the wall,
all over the wall,
so anybody can just come in and
anytime they want to.
take a look at all of this
Yep.
software.
All the software.
Okay, so tell me, what other cities in the Coachella Valley have signed on with this program?
As of this date, now that we have this in hand, we have every single city, with the exception of Palm Springs, which we have a confirmation that we will have it 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks prior to May 1st. So we have a slam dunk. This is my husband, George Fetty. Isn't he cute? I want to do this where everybody knows how much I appreciate the fact that he tolerates the hours and days and weeks and months and now going on over a year of trying to make Motorcycle Awareness Month a reality, not only here in the Coachella Valley, but also in the state. So I just want you to know, in front of everybody who's watching this, that I love you very much.
People watching this?
Yeah, there's people watching this. Don't freak. It's okay, babe. It's all right. Don't worry. I'm here with you. You can trust me. Don't even start. I appreciate it. And Splat said to give you a kiss.
Better from her lips than mine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that.
So thank
Although I did lubricate earlier. People don't realize the hours that she puts in to doing this job, and she does not get paid. She's doing all this for the motorcycle community, and thank you both. Because without you two, this wouldn't be happening. And Now, in another life of mine, I used to be the director of the Palm Springs Harley Owners Group. And two of the best members I ever had were Lou and Dee Robinson. It was a big surprise to me one day when I'm digging through my drawer and I happened to find a black and white color photo of them. And I said, I know who needs to have that more than me, and that's Jim. Tell me a little about these pictures.
Well, these pictures are just one of many pictures that my mom and dad has taken on trips and so forth. When I was just a little guy, they would be coming back from 3-4 week long ride halfway across the United States, as well as mountain climbing and so forth. They would just for the fun of it on Sundays, they would take their full dress Harley and they'd go up on top of fire trails. And they'd pack a picnic lunch, chicken and potato salad, and spread out a blanket on top of these old fire trails on these hills in Southern California as well. And they'd have a nice picnic lunch and come back at the end of the day. They'd get off that bike and it seemed like they were ready to go again. But that's something about what you see in these pictures is a couple that love to ride, and they enjoy the people that they ride with.
Okay. We're here today at Bad Boys Toys. My buddy Dan. Dan, saw you a couple months ago on the Discovery Channel.
Yeah, did one for Mitch Bergeron for the Bike Builders, Bike Build-Off, and I was real proud to be able to do something like that.
Well, I was sitting there watching at home. It's like, I know that guy. It was pretty nice seeing a local guy on national TV. What did you think about that?
Well, let's put it this way. At work, where I work at the prison, everybody said they saw me on TV, and I said, yep, 2 seconds of fame, and that's all it was.
We're going to work on his other 14 minutes here. This is some of Dan's work. Tell us about what you do.
Well, I do all kinds of custom upholstery. As far as seats go, I used to do cars and the whole bit. I've been in the business now since 1960. I know a little bit about that sewing machine, and I just try and get a little artistic. This is done for Mitch Bergeron. This is his company logo. And this is one whole day of Sunday just sewing it, because you can't sew it continuously. You have to get on and off. Each one of these is a different start and stop. So you have to take it off, flip it over, tie it off, and then go to the next one.
A lot of intricate work. I've seen some of the stuff. I've seen your bike. Just spectacular work. Now also, Dan isn't some Johnny-come-lately, and you actually ride that bike, because I understand you go to Sturgis, do you not?
It's been to Sturgis 3 times. It's a 202. It's been to Sturgis 3 times, got 40,000 miles on the bike. It's a rider. It's not a trailer queen.
We like to hear that here on Biker Nation. Tell me about your worst rainstorm you ever had to ride in.
Well, you can tell. Let's see, coming out of Winnemucca, we were coming down. It was a brand new road. Blacktop was down. The oil started coming up off the ground. The wind was blowing. It's raining. We're going down the road sideways, and I'm just trying to keep it up on 2 wheels. Managed to do it.
Good for you. He's one of the good guys in the community. Come on down and see him at Bad Boys Toys.
Yeah, we're out here today in Larry's sidecar. Check it out. This is cool. This is what it looks like on the inside. And here we've got our pilot. Oh, he's an A-Rate member. Lifetime, I hear. Oh, this is Oregon. Is there a California one too somewhere?
Yeah, on the other side.
Okay, we'll have to get the other side later on. Try to get out. That sure was fun, Larry. Feel like my butt was skimming the ground. Fun part's getting out.
I have a shoehorn if you need it.
Yeah, I could use it. Oh yeah. See, even I fit. A whole 6'5", 11 and a half, 6 foot tall with the helmet.
Was it fun?
That was lots of fun.
You like that, huh?
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Desert Max. If you're watching Biker Nation, then you and I share a common love of motorcycles. We've probably got other things in common too. I live in the Coachella Valley full time. I work a 40-hour-a-week job. I've got a house, a mortgage, a teenager. I've been riding since I was 17. That's when I strapped everything that I owned onto the back of a Yamaha 250 two-stroke street bike and left for college. I used to dream of the day when I would get a 750, which was a big bike at the time. Got 2 motorcycles now. I've got my Honda Magna 750, and I've also got a Yamaha VMAX 1200. I belong to 3 motorcycle organizations. I belong to the VMAX Owners Association, I belong to Abate Local 36, and I belong to the Southern Cruisers Riding Club. I belong to the VMAX Owners Association because it puts me in contact with other VMAX owners, and through our shared experiences, I get the most enjoyment out of my VMAX. I belong to Abate Local Number 36 for several reasons. It's a grassroots organization that is working hard to protect our rights as motorcyclists. When Abate first started, it used to be about the helmet law. Well, the helmet law is still around, and Abate is still battling for us to get helmet law modified so that we have the right to choose. But there's so many new issues beyond and above the helmet law. There's issue with loud pipes. There's issues with the EPA. There's issue with healthcare insurance companies attempting to discriminate against us because we're riders. And Abate is there for us to fight all these battles. Also, Abate has started a new program, Abate Safety and Awareness Program. This program stresses rider education and rider responsibility, as well as a commitment to educate the general public with regard to motorcyclists, to make it a safer place for us to ride. I was also impressed by this local chapter's belief in unity in the community. There are so many of us that share this love of motorcycling that if we can put aside our differences for long enough, we can actually do a lot of things, not only on the national and state level, but on the local level as well.
We hope you've enjoyed the show, and we look forward to riding with you again on the next episode of
I'd like the filet mignon. What would you like?
It's fillet mignon.
Fillet mignon.
Yeah, I'd like the chocolate souffle. Nummy, nummy, nummy.
Okay, let's get serious for a second.
Oh, now go!
You gotta spin it!
You gotta spin it!
Spin it!
Here, let me put it.
So tell us, Haley, how does this happen? How does one go about having a city proclamation done?
Somebody will just have to check out Friction Zone next month and read all the instructions from A to Z.
Because I understand that you have submitted an article or something?
Along with yours.
Me? I forgot to submit it.
I did it for you.
Oh, no, that's messed up.
You gotta put your hand on your hip. You know that.
There's something wrong with this picture.
Wait, I can't. No problem.
Hey, hey.
Biker Nation.